Which brother was the politician? Which one was elected to office?
Bo, and Bo was the Attorney General of Delaware for many years until his death, his rather sudden death from cancer in 2015. He was really acting as Attorney General up until just a few months before it really became apparent that he wasn't going to make it, and so that was. That was part of what made it so devastating for Joe Biden, his father, and what really, could have been a big storyline in last year's election, whether Joe Biden would be in or out. And he basically said the grief and the complications were just too much to handle, and he would be distracted from running.
Now, how much of that is that this family sordid detail would have come out during the campaign?
Well, I think that is a question too, as to now what what was going on in Joe Biden's mind when he was deciding this. Was it just the death of his son, which obviously sort of wrecked him and his family emotionally? Was it also kind of these unseemly sort of complications in his other son's marriage life that he was going through? And we don't know at which point these two started dating or becoming romantic with each other. So how much was this sort of family drama, in addition to the unfortunate death, all sort of playing a role? We don't know yet. We'll see if we sort of get answers on that sometime from the vice president.
What's the story, Brad Melke? There was an incident at the house July 4th, or no?
Oh, I actually don't know all the sort of details about the July 4th incident. So.
All right. And then, but Joe Biden has been very upfront in saying he hopes Hunter and his daughter-in-law find peace and happiness, and he supports this relationship.
Yeah, that's right. And his family declined to comment any further to ABC News, but they basically, they have not sort of disputed anything that the New York Post has put out there, that statement given to them. And so, yeah, what you have now is this, family that sounds like they're sort of trying to move forward, and that these two Bidens are remaining parts of their lives and will be going forward together. Meanwhile, you have the ex-wife of Hunter Biden saying that there's still a whole lot to figure out from sort of that side of the family as well.
All right, Brad Melke, ABC News correspondent. Thanks for the update.
Thank you.
You got it. All right. Coming up next, TMZ. We'll talk about the new video we found.
This New York Post article.
Oh, I know. It's juicy. And I feel terrible. But you're talking about it. People are like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. But listen to it. I mean, that's what we do. We talk about things.
Yes.
And his former vice president, and I don't know how much his kids are or not on the record, but they're adults. One was the attorney general, right, of Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it. Maybe we should, go to confession and confess our sins. But, humans being what they are.
Yeah.
625 here, Big 550 KTRS.